Hello, everyone. How are you today? Welcome to a Sunday version of Keeping It Real with Georgette Van Vliet. I hope you're all doing well. And, as always, I come on as a life coach and I offer advice about dating and love. And I try to really focus on things that I think confuse people or frustrate people when they're looking for a relationship. And I try to offer simple ways to have us work through it so that we can have the relationship and the love that we want. All right, so today I've got a good one for you. We're going to talk about joy and love. A lot of people confuse those two. Like, I work with so many people who live these great lives. They're traveling, they've got friends, they've got great family situations. They're going to concerts. Now, of course, this is all pre-COVID. But they're going to start living those lives again as soon as, we can. And they rent beach houses and they rent ski houses and they're living these amazing lives. But when they come to me, they say they're miserable. They're like, I'm so miserable. I'm looking for my soulmate. And in my head, I'm thinking, wow, but you live this great life. You're having so much fun. How could you just focus on this one piece when so many parts of your life are going well? And that's what I want to talk about today, that we need to find joy every day in our lives. And we cannot wait to find joy in a relationship, and I'll get to that. We need to find joy in everything. A cup of coffee, going for a walk, walking our dog, being with our friends. Like, just see how fulfilling those things really are in your life and how lucky you are to have a full life, that you are fulfilled, that yes, it'd be nice to meet someone, but you're living a great life right now. Two things will come out of that. When you start to feel joy and you're happy and you're smiling and you're laughing and you're having a good time, your soulmate is going to be attracted to you. People are naturally attracted to someone who's smiling and happy. I say this all the time. I can't say it enough. So if you're smiling and happy and you're going for a walk in the park and there's a bounce in your step, someone's going to walk over to you and talk to you. Or if you're walking your dog and the dog's wagging its tail and you're having fun, someone's going to walk over and talk to you. People are attracted to someone who looks like they're having a good time, someone who looks positive. They want to know, hey, what's going on with that person? They're curious to get to know you and see, and feel, and just be a part of your positive energy. The second thing is that if you're waiting for your soulmate to make you happy, to find happiness, what happens, it never works, by the way. What happens is you meet somebody and you're automatically, okay, I'm ready to be happy now. I've met you. Okay, make me happy. Do something, make me happy. And that's so unrealistic. Like, no one can do that for you. You've got to find your own joy. You've got to find your own fulfillment. And then when you meet somebody, they add to it. They add to your life. They already add to a healthy, fulfilling life. A lot of people that I work with, they meet somebody and they're excited, but then they kill the relationship because they have these unrealistic expectations and they're always disappointed. Well, this person's not making me happy. Of course not. That person was never meant to make you happy. That's not what a relationship's about. A relationship is, I have my life, I have my friends, I have my family, I have my job, I have my activities, and then you came along and you're enhancing it. This is so great. You're a part of my beautiful life, and I'm going to be a part of your beautiful life. And that's it. That's a healthy relationship. And that's a big thing to think about, because I'm telling you, from all the people that I work with over the years, that's the number one thing that I think trips them up and why they break up and they can't find fulfillment. They just get frustrated because they're expecting the other person to make them happy. All right? So love and joy are separate. You've got to find your joy. You've got to find it every single day. I have to work at this every day. Whether I'm upset about something at work, whether whether it's my business, whatever it may be, I'm always having to remind myself, I've got a great life. I have a very fulfilling life. So something's going wrong today, big deal. It doesn't mean I'm not having a good life. I'm always practicing my joy. I get joy out of drinking a cup of coffee. I really do. Because I understand that only I can bring myself joy. Only I can do it. No one can do it for me. It's a myth if I wait for my husband, my son, my dog, my friends. I mean, yes, I enjoy my time with them. Yes, it's wonderful to be with them. But I have to find my own joy. And they enhance my life. Okay? That's what a relationship is. It's healthy and it enhances. It's not everything. Your life should be full with your friends, your family, your activities, and then your relationship is a part of that. All right? I hope that helps. It's a really big tip today. I also want to share with you that I printed my ebooks or PDFs. So I wrote a book, Time to Meet the Right Man. It's a wonderful, wonderful book. It's skills like the ones I just gave you right now on how to think about your behavior when you're dating and what you want, and and the skills that it takes to not only meet somebody, but how to sustain a relationship. I wrote this book because years ago when I was dating, before I got married, I was having a really hard time. I really didn't know why it wasn't working out for me. And I remember reading a really good book, and I was like, oh, I can see what I'm doing wrong. I can see why this wouldn't be working for me. No judgment, no beating ourselves up, but reading really helps us understand what we need to do, how maybe we need to do something a little bit differently to make it work right, okay? One of my favorite books that I wrote is Create a Life of Love and Joy. I wrote this book because I used to be very depressed, and I learned that I had control over that. I had control over creating a life of love and joy. And a lot of it was just seeing the love everywhere, seeing the joy everywhere in my life. And then that really helped lift my depression, and it really helped me step into being able to create a life that I love. I have a great job. I have really great friends. I have a great relationship with my family, my husband, my son. And it's so beautiful. It's just such a beautiful, and I know that I've created it. I know it's all been Georgette really focusing and understanding her part in every relationship that she has. And I wrote a book about it. And then the third book I want to share with you, I've written more, but I want to share these three, is, Secrets to Attract Love, Joy, and Abundance. I am such a firm believer that positive thinking is everything. And positive thinking doesn't mean that you're ignoring your problems. I have problems, I have challenges. It means I know how to deal with them. I know how to cope with them. So if something comes up, I know it's a life lesson I need to learn. I know sometimes I'm too stubborn. I've got to shift a little bit, see things a little bit differently. But having a positive attitude has helped me get there. So in the past, I used to feel like I wasn't lucky. Why aren't things working out for me? I don't understand. Everybody else seems to be having a great life but me. Once I shifted that, okay, I do have a good life. I'm healthy. Things are pretty good. I know I want more, which is great, but I've got a good life. How can I work on this? I started to think about solutions and what I needed to do to make my life better. And that shifted everything. That changed everything. And so these three books in particular, right, the ones I just showed you, which I'll put the link in the comments, just really will help you. They're short, quick ebooks. They will help you live your best life. You'll have tips and strategies, simple ones, because when I wasn't feeling well, when I was depressed or anxious, you couldn't ask me to do much. I was lucky I could take one step in front of the other. So there are very simple ways to move forward to live the life that you love, okay? Have a great day, and I'll be on next week with Keeping It Real with Georgette.